This week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Bob Arum. Bob Arum states that Eddie Hearn is a liar. He states, what kind of shit, crazy shit is that? Bob Arum insists that Eddie Hearn is not banned from the Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte fight and says that he'll get him a ticket if he asks for one. Wow. Tyson Fury's U.S. co-promoter Bob Arum has insisted that Dillian Whyte's promoter Eddie Hearn is not banned from the fight April 23rd. Whyte will challenge Fury for the WBC heavyweight title live on Talk Sports. No love is lost between the two champs. Fury's co-promoter Frank Warren, working in conjunction with Arum, won the purse bid, of course, with the 32 million pounds, or what? No, 41 million, which is 30.6 million pounds. Okay, confirmed to be the biggest purse bid in boxing history, as we know. And when asked if he'll be attending, Hearn told Boxing Social, "I don't think I'm allowed, but I was thinking about going in the corner carrying the bucket." He said, "I would do that. I would put on a Dillian Whyte t-shirt and carry the bucket in the corner." And Arum has responded. He said, "Eddie Hearn can't keep his mouth shut. I never talk about Eddie Hearn fight. Why? Not because I'm a good guy, but this fight is his fight. None of my business. Eddie Hearn, everything is his business." He said that we've banned him from going to the fight. We've only banned him if he doesn't have a ticket. If he has a ticket, he can come. He's going to carry Whyte's bucket, he said, so he can get to the fight. What kind of crazy shit is that? If he called me up, you don't think I'd get him a ticket? Those are the words from Bob Arum. Now, let me counterpunch something real quick, okay? He said we never banned him from the fight, right? But it clearly says we've only banned him if he doesn't have a ticket. If he has a ticket, he can come. So what I don't get is, why would you ban someone for not having a ticket versus, like, anyone doesn't have a ticket, you can't get in. You know what I mean? So that shouldn't even been said. So even hearing that is confusing to anybody that hears that. Okay, if you heard, well, he'll be banned if he doesn't have a ticket. Okay, well, why would Eddie Hearn want to get in free? Okay, and you do keep in mind that one of the issues with Dillian Whyte is he doesn't have enough tickets. Right? Because Frank Warren has sold the tickets that he's supposed to have, and Tyson Fury has more tickets. But that's usual. That's what happens when, you're the A side. That's what happens when your fighter is the champ. Your fighter gets more perks than the other fighter. So it's not a really big deal to me, I don't feel. But I think at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn saying that, hey, I don't think that I'm welcome. He didn't say that he was banned, actually. He just said that I don't think that I'm welcome to the fight, right? But I will come in a bucket. With a bucket, I would do that. He said, I don't think that I'm allowed. He didn't say I was banned. See, that's two different things. When you take someone's words and you twist them, right? You try to turn them around, you could then look in, Eddie Hearn saying that Bob Arum and Frank Warren has banned him. You know what I mean? But he never said that. He just said, well, I don't think I'm allowed. Now, you could read into that if you wanted to, but he literally didn't say that. Right? He just said, hey, I would come in with a t-shirt and carry his bucket in. You know what I mean? And when I heard that, I'm like, okay, that's typical Eddie trying to make scenarios on, how he would promote and, you know what I mean? Give it a certain angle as though like, hey, I would do that. I would do something that humbling because I'm that kind of guy, But honestly, personally, I don't think that Eddie Hearn really wants to go to that fight. I don't think he wants to be near Frank Warren and Bob Arum, especially Frank Warren. You know, that's his rival, really. Not Bob. Bob's an older guy that's been doing it for a long time. And I think they've had their back and forward moments, but they've promoted before with each other. You know, Luke Campbell and Lomachenko and other fights. You know, so they have actually did business together versus Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn. That's like Bloods and Crips or something like that, right? Catholics and Protestants. You know what I mean? They're on two sides of the fence. They are definitely rivals in this situation. So, but Bob Arum, he doesn't like how Eddie Hearn promotes himself, which, you know, I mean, he's that new blood. Maybe he feels intimidated because maybe he didn't do that, which Eddie Hearn will and does. So maybe he has a problem with that. But him saying that I never talk about Eddie Hearn, you talk about Eddie Hearn all the fucking time, Bob. I mean, literally, you're always talking about a guy that's talking about everything. So that's basically what it is. It's basically he's responding to something that Eddie Hearn said. And Eddie Hearn is always talking. That means Bob Arum is always responding, right? That's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Bob Arum responding to Eddie Hearn. He is not banned. I would get him a ticket. So I guess he doesn't need to come in with a water bucket. But of course, tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.